All right. Let's go. So I want to do some work in preparation of the new Sorare season, kind of what I want to do, kind of like plan it out, which I already have like a somewhat decent idea, but we're going to go a little bit deeper. So I was thinking I'm going to probably do a similar thing as last year and focus on the Bundesliga for like multiple reasons. One is I really like the experience from last year, just focusing on one competition. Like that actually makes it much, you just become better. If you are not like stretched with like multiple competitions, it makes it much easier to follow. It also solves a lot of problems. For example, all the players always play at the same time. Makes it very easy, not just like from paying attention, but also of like unexpected things, right? That's like, oh, I didn't know that they didn't play at the same game week, things like this. Also, last year, the Bundesliga worked pretty well. Like some of the planning that I did worked out for the most part, or well, let's say partially. And I think I'm going to do something similar for this year. Now I have to keep in mind, like, there's some things that changed for this year, so it's not entirely, you cannot do the exact same thing. And also, I wanted to improve certain parts that I did last year as well. Mostly, I thought like I was a bit too deep in the players that I have. And then another thing is that I don't have impact over is like Sorare did change a lot of stuff that had an impact. The first thing Sorare changed was they nerfed all the essence rewards, which didn't really have like an impact on the planning I was doing, but it had an impact on the essence that you could get back, and which means you could yield back like things with like cards that you then can sell, etc. So that wasn't great. The second, and that was the big one that also changed, was they changed the groups or the divisions from 5 to 3. And that one massively had an impact. Because I started in September and I built up all my Bundesliga teams to like Division 1 or Division 2 over like 5 weeks. And then when they changed it to 3 divisions, like that pretty much changed everything, because now divisions suddenly they were not a thing anymore. Where you had like 5 divisions, it really mattered in which division you were. And once they changed it, it became less of a thing, which meant that the variance in Division 1 was way higher than it used to be. Because Division 1 used to be very, very unforgiving. Like, if you would put a lineup in there, you better make sure you had like a decent lineup, otherwise you get relegated. And after they did that change, didn't really become a thing anymore. Suddenly you had 9 stacks in there, Wolfsburg stacks, random ass stacks, which were never there before, so the variance just increased. That's something I cannot really, I don't know, control. And also for this year, unfortunately, they have 3 divisions again, which I'm not sure if what I'm doing is maybe the best, but let's just see. Let's just see how it goes. Basically, the core idea is to get the best players possible and play them like all together to get first place. So first place is the only goal. That's the only thing that counts. Anything else, as far as, I mean, I'm gonna concentrate a little bit on the streaks, but that just comes automatically with the amount of lineups that I will have and the quality of it. But the main goal is to get to the best possible position to get first place. And that is mostly because, let's see here, I have like some of the graphics here. It's a bit of a mess, but I just need the Bundesliga. I don't have the old one, but basically what Sorare did is, if I compare to last season, first place was 1300, second place was 900, and third place was 600. I'm pretty sure that's right. I might be mistaken, but I believe that is correct. So the third place is actually the same. I also believe, I'm actually not, I think 4th, 5th place is very similar as well. Right now, I think they clearly buffed first place. Second place is only 100 more, and third is the same. So they buffed first place and they nerfed the tail end of the rewards because you were able to get more like further down the ranks. Again, they changed it, I believe, a little bit in February. With like, they made this like insane change where like 50th place got the same as like 750th or some stupid shit. But whatever, that's like something you have to expect when playing Sorare. That just kind of comes with it. So looking at that, like first place is buffed quite a bit, but everything else stays somewhat the same, or at the tail end is nerfed. And mostly you're gonna be at the tail end, right? Like most of your lineups, if you're gonna get rewards, gonna be somewhere in this spectrum, which kind of like matters. But I don't think I'm gonna pay attention too much to that because the only goal is to be able to try to compete for this one. So that's the entire goal, and that's where I try to focus on it. Now the streaks are fine. I think they're gonna be pretty helpful. But that one is more like a side effect anyways, so it will probably justify for me to spend a little bit more on cards. But not like, not all that much. I think realistically, let's say this one is the promo, right? So that's not even the right one. Don't we have hot streaks? So we have like the promo that's going on. This one is, yeah, it's this one here. This one's the promo, that's 2000. So we have to look at this one because this one here it actually goes for 2 months. So it's actually kind of crazy. But let's take this one because that's 80% of the season. A 360 for my previous experience playing a similar strategy will get hit quite often. But I have to keep in mind, like, you get a lot where you don't get the threshold, and then you just get like a 0. So you don't actually get the 5. Like even if you try for 400 points and you don't get it, you get 0, not 5. So how many times would I get like 5? Like somewhat frequent, but not more than. I can't get it more than half the season. Otherwise, I would either compete for the 380, or I would have like a 0. 360 and 380 consecutively. I think I hit that like somewhat decently often. And also the 400 points will also happen here and there. I don't think 1 time, I don't think 2 times. I think more than 2 times for sure. The 421, I don't know, it needs a bit. I think I would say this one will get cracked at least 1 time, maximum 2 or 3 times. And the 1000 one, there's maybe, like to get this in a row, I think with the lineups that I will have, I think maybe I have like a 20% chance to hit it in a season. But yeah, let's see. There's definitely a lot of times where I hit 460, so that's not like the issue, but the issue is to hit it at the right time in the right game week. All right, so let's do some. Let's get some lineups. Let's analyze some players and see which players would actually come into consideration. Since there is some things that changed in the Bundesliga as well. I think it got weaker for sure. So I'm gonna like try to organize it so I can better understand what's going on. So first of all, we're gonna start with the obvious one, and that's just kind of the downside of the Bundesliga, I guess. It's a pretty one-sided competition, and it also means the players are pretty one-sided for your lineup if you want to play the best guys. All right, Bayern, let's say we say goalkeepers, and who do they have? All right, so we have Neuer, we have, what's his name? Ulbrich, Ulreich, and then Neuer would be kind of like a lock. Let's color this, let's do it like this. Let's color it green and bold. And that would be kind of like the core. Maybe we can make it bigger. And Ulbrich and Ulreich we also need, and I'm going to call this one a little bit different. And these ones would be, how do I say this? Extended squad, second. Let's call it extended. I don't know if you guys have a better name, let me know. But those are pretty much like guys that we kind of have to have in certain game weeks. Like, you know, if our goalkeeper is pretty clear, if Neuer is out, we really want Ulrich or Ulbrich to have, because they're going to play 100%. And also they're going to be a bit cheaper if Neuer is to be like set starter, which actually I'm not 100% sure if that's the case, but let's just assume. Then I think that's all for goalkeepers. Like Peretz, I think he moved. If I'm not totally mistaken. So I got to do a first round, just things that I know, and then I'm going to look up some stuff as well. Defenders, we have number one choice, probably Upa Nakano. Definitely need him. I didn't have him in the beginning last season, and he kind of cost me a little bit. I was a bit lucky because I got Davis as well and Kim, but from watching some of the games as well as some of his scores, like he's the best one because he combines very well with like Kimmich, so he gets a lot of AA. Just because he has Kimmich on his half side. The second one, I think it would still be Davis, but the thing with Davis is he is injured. Let's do this one, red, and that would be injured. But he's also a must-have, in my opinion. He has a really bad injury though, so I would expect him back maximum or earliest in December, or like January even. It's like I think he's out for quite a while. Then we have the third one, which I guess it would be Ta, which is a new, like a new transfer. Then we have Stanisic. We have Leimer. We have Kim. Kim is a bit of let's put him as yellow. Yellow would be questionable because I don't think he's first choice anymore, and also the fan base is a bit doesn't have much patience with him anymore since he made some crucial mistakes in some important games. Actually, yeah. But then we have Bowie, and Bowie. I think Bowie we can do as someone we don't need. Trash. That sounds kind of brutal. Should we use something else? Not needed. Maybe not both. Who else do we have? Guerrero. The question is like, was he a defender last season or was he a midfielder? Guerrero is further up in the hierarchy. I put him below Leimer because it's very difficult to predict him. I put him as like questionable as well. Let's do this. Let's put it like this. All right. And goalkeeper is fine. Defender. I don't know if I missed someone. Then midfielders. We have Olisa. We have Kimmich. Both of them are kind of like must-haves for competing in the Bundesliga. We have Pavlovic. Then we have the new Hoffenheim guys. What was his name again? I forgot. We also... We have Goretzka. Now, Luis Diaz. I don't know if he's going to be a striker or a midfielder. I have a feeling they're going to put him as a midfielder. I don't know what to do with Luis Diaz. Let's check him out real quick. What are the scores? because he does get good AA, I think. And also, like, he's going to be a fixed start. He's probably going to be a fixed starter now. I don't know. I could make the argument, like, is he really better than Common? Or is he that much better than Gnabry? I think they kind of bank on him that he's more reliable. Like, Common is just injured so often, and also Gnabry as well. So I would think he's going to be, for sure, first choice. How do I'm so lost since Sorare data is gone. How do I see, or do I have to use the scouting? All around 12 point, so what is this now? 12.36, oh, last 15, all right. Last 40. They separated 75 to 99 and 100 is separate. So he does get some AA. He can peak a little bit. But he also has like quite a bit of games where he scored and then he had like 9 AA, 5 AA, 1 AA, 0 AA. He had 2 decisives. This one was great. I would not put him the same as like Olise because Olise takes sets, and I don't think Luis Diaz takes sets. Did Luis Diaz take? I don't think he took any sets for Liverpool, right? So let's put him under probably like extended. Pavlovic and Goretzka. I don't think I will need Goretzka. Let's simplify this a little bit. Let's take this color out. This one as well. Let's put Kim in here. I think I would want Kim because I can totally see Upamecano being injured, having a bad game, having 1 or 2 bad games, or Taz injured or whatever, and Kim is immediately fixed starter for like 3-4 games in a row. Who else do we have? Oh, the Bochum guy. Let's cheat. Let's see here. Goretzka, Bischoff. My God. All right. No idea about Bischoff. No idea. I would put him under questionable as well at this point. Because I can see him like competing with Pavlovic and get some minutes. I don't think anybody competes with Kimmich. Or is there a chance that Kimmich gets less minutes? Because they do have 3 players on the same position. Or do they intend to play Pavlovic like further up front? In like the Musiala position? Maybe. Alright, then we have forwards. So that would be Kane, which again is like a must-have. Bundesliga doesn't have great strikers to begin with. And he is one that also can get the AA as well. Which also leads to, let's just start with Team 1 or Team A, which will be the strongest team possible. And I mean, the goalkeeper can be argued. I think goalkeeper can be switched out. But as far as defenders go, I would want Upamecano, Grimaldo. But Grimaldo has a lot of question marks, different manager, maybe different system. He's also linked to Barcelona. So who knows? Upamecano is pretty clear right now. Another guy is like Mittelstadt, but Stuttgart has been horrible last season. And he is also has not played many times where he was projected to play, so wasn't really the most reliable guy. Then midfielder, we would have Kimmich, we would have Kane, and we have Olise as an extra. That would be pretty much kind of the strongest team. We can switch out the defenders, but other than that, I don't think Kimmich, there's nobody that competes with him. Kane, nobody competes with him. Olise, nobody competes with. At least for now. But maybe you find someone. All right, that will be that for Bayern. Next one, Leverkusen, which have a new goalkeeper, and that is Flecken. Now I don't know if he's like a fixed starter or not. And then it's like Hradecky is Hradecky still with Leverkusen? Wait, hold on. With Bayern, who did I miss? Boys, Sanchez, Tarek Buchmann doesn't matter. Oh, Ito. Ito is also injured. I would actually put Ito probably here, and he's injured. But I would want Ito as for the depth squad, I guess. Because when he plays, he's not bad. I think I'm using too many colors. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it for now. Alright, who else do we miss? This is fine. Goretzka, Bishop, Olise, Gnabry, I missed. Gnabry's midfielder. Where would Gnabry go? So Luis Diaz goes up. I think he's gonna be above like Pavlovic, just for his decisive potential. Pavlovic is better than Goretzka. Bischoff, I don't know. And Gnabry is last. You never know when he plays, and when he plays, it's limited minutes, and he has a lot of stinkers in it as well. Coman is a forward card. I would also qualify Coman for the extended squad as well. All right. Then, Musiala. Musiala will go above like Luis Diaz. He's injured, but he's a must-have card. Question is like when to buy him though. I have his forward card, but like last season when I played him, the forward card, I always felt like I was putting myself at a disadvantage against other players because the XP couldn't compete, since I didn't have like the collection and the XP on him. So I'm definitely gonna try to get him as well. He has a pretty brutal injury though. I cannot see him be back before November, and then it's pretty close to like the winter break, which is so much short. I would see him probably earliest in January or even February. Maybe they're gonna roll him back into it before the Champions League knockout stages. But for sure, I think they're gonna take it slow no matter what. So I don't expect him to be back anytime soon. But he would still have to play a part in my squad. I just don't know when I should buy him. I have to see like what the prices are when the cards come out. Paul Warner, which came from Heidenheim, I think he was loaned out. I mean, it's gonna be like a collection piece, like maximum, I guess, at this point. Paulinho is linked to Tottenham, I believe. Leonard Carl, I never heard. I don't think any of those matter at this point other than for collection. Akusia Sar, I never heard. So I think those are kind of like the guys to consider. Then let's go Leverkusen. Actually, you can just delete this. And we would have Grimaldo, which, I mean, I still count him as like a key a key player. I also count Palacios. Like, he didn't have a good season, but it was mostly because he was rotated in and out so much. But if he is a permanent starter, and he's a penalty taker too, he could be someone competing with Kimmich and Olise. Maybe not with Olise. Like, he doesn't have the same decisive potential, but he does get a lot of assists, and his AA game is really good. But then again, I mean, I don't know how like Ten Hag is gonna play. In the test game so far, I saw him play like Grimaldo, still pretty up front. Palacios in a similar position, but Leverkusen did lose a lot of like quality, so that's gonna definitely have like an impact. Up front is Schick. I don't know if I need Schick. It's written like this. We also have Boniface, which I think they wanted to offload him, but he's apparently staying. He's questionable. Then we have Tillman, which no idea. Like, he's coming from PSV to Leverkusen. How well is he gonna do? I would assume he's probably gonna get a starting spot. Will he be taking sets? Will he be taking sets of Grimaldo? I have to kind of look into that. I'm not sure. We also have Hincapi, which massively outperformed Grimaldo with like AA in the second half of the season. So he could be someone that should make it into at least the extended team. Other than that, who else would I want from Leverkusen? Like, Frimpong is gone, Wirtz is gone. We have like Andrik, which I do not need. Could just put them here. We also have Xhaka is gone. Tapsoba. I don't think Tapsoba was a competitive card last season. I think I would maximum get him for like for depth at this point. I don't think I'm gonna focus on him at all. Like, Hincapi was looking much better. And then I can have to cheat. I'm running out of like players. Let's see who else. Is there even anybody else? Oh, Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a tough one. He hasn't really played. He's looking pretty good in the friendlies. Again, I would put him as questionable. I don't know what to do with Kwanzaa. I mean, he's probably going to be a starter. So we have Tapsoba, Kwanzaa, Hincapi. I mean, Arthur, don't care. Andrich, don't care. Alex Garcia. Don't care, unfortunately. He would have some potential. I don't know where he stands with Ten Hag at this point. But right now he's not in the plans, other than like a collection card if he's like just super cheap. Palacios, Grimaldo, Tillman, Boniface, Schick. Who else is there? Tella doesn't matter. Adli doesn't matter. Black and Hardecki, Lomb. Lomb we will need as well. So they say Flecken is going to be a starter. So that'll be the same thing. We need all of them. That's just what it is. Which shouldn't be too bad. Hardecki is probably going to cost a little bit. Lombus should be pretty cheap. And then, is there anybody else noteworthy? Massa. I'm not familiar, but he's a new transfer, and he played. But again, so right now has no impact for my planning. Terrier. Another guy that's just injured. A lot. Oh, okay. Also, Alex and Massa are like midfielders. Terrier. Also, I don't have plans to use him. Like he was playing a bit, but he has no way. So I have to keep in mind what's the goal. Goal is first place. Terrier, I don't think it's going to help me get first place. Or unlikely. Christian Kofanashik, Sarko. Yeah, they don't matter at this point. All right, I think that's it already for Leverkusen, which looks quite decimated compared to last season, where we had like a bunch more options. Right now, I would only consider Flecken, Grimaldo, Palacios, maybe Hincapi, and if Boniface starts every game, I will consider Boniface. But I don't know what's going on with Boniface. Let's turn Bischoff for now. I don't think Bischoff is the same as Boniface and Kim. Boniface and Kim are guys that I would kind of want if I can figure out that I would want those guys if they play. Like Bischoff, do I really want him if he plays? I don't think I will need him. But Boniface and Kim I will want. All right. I think that's it. So let's say team for now, team B. I mean, to be honest, like Flecken, that's definitely like one I could probably split up with another goalkeeper, maybe from like Leipzig or something. Grimaldo, Palacios. Let's see if everything else. Those are the only guys that I'm pretty sure about. Then next one would be Dortmund. Also, like Leverkusen is going to play Champions League again. I don't know if they have the depth to handle that very well. But that's good to do that a bit later. All right, Dortmund would be Kobel, which was pretty bad. Last season, we would have Schlotterbeck, which is clearly the best defender, but he is long-term injured. However, I will need him whenever he gets back, because he's one of the best cards. I don't even know who the second and third goalkeeper is. Then we have Jan, I don't need. We have Ryerson, which I think I could consider as like a card that's desirable, because he does take quite a bit of sets. So he's definitely above Jan. We have Sula, which I think I'm also not gonna like focus on. And we have Ben, what's his name? Benza Barini. I don't know if it's written like this. He's similar to Ryerson. I don't know if his position changed though. Did he move more into the central defender position? He was better when he was like left defender, and he's also taking some sets. So I'm considering him as well. Then in midfield we have Gross, which was Gross last season. And we have Bellingham. No idea. I put Bellingham as a question mark. I probably don't think I have to. You know what? Let's take him out for now. We have Brandt. To be honest, like I don't like any of those guys. Gross has the potential, but I don't know. Like Dortmund just didn't work out. I would put Gross as a questionable. Maybe like a card. I probably would want this card if he's doing well. If he's doing decently well. Like, I don't know, Brandt has not done anything. I don't think he's worth it. Adeyemi. Also, I don't know how the hierarchy here would be. Probably Brandt, Bellingham. Like, Adeyemi is also like a tough one. Who else do we have in midfield? Then we have Guirassi. I think Guirassi is a must-have. He's not great because he lacks a bit of AA. But as far as like forwards go, he's pretty good for the Bundesliga since there is not too many other viable options. And then we also have, what's his name? I have to look it up. Oh, did we miss anybody here? No, I went through this. All right, Dortmund. Anton. Anton is I will put Anton above Sula and Jan, but not a card I would desire. And then we have Sula, Ryerson, Gross, Bellingham, Mecha. I have to look up Mecha. Was he a viable card last season? I don't think so. Last 40. He was injured for a little bit. But yeah, whenever he starts, I don't think I have to think about him. Now, he does play, and he might take minutes from Gross sometimes. But I don't really consider Gross either. Yeah, let's leave him here. Who else do we have? Oh, Svensson. Svensson is he's a defender, right? He is a defender. And he would actually go... So that's the thing. So Benzobaini, I think he went to center position, which doesn't make him viable anymore. But Svensson is more viable. So yeah, Ryerson on the right, Svensson on the left could be options. And then midfield looks pretty bad, and then Guirassi. Svensson, Adeyemi, Bailly, right? I still get like most of the players. Did they not get any transfer in so far other than Bellingham? But Bellingham is like the only one. Do I want Bayer and Adeyemi? That's kind of like the question. Let's start with Bayer. I would probably think not. Is there not a faster way to get to his like statistics? I wish, can we make this one bigger? No, we can make this bigger. This is game week 44. Okay, this is January, so this is 6 months back. He has some spikes. But again, his AA is just not good enough. He does get some decisives. He could be a better option. Let's put him... Let's put him as a yellow. Bah. For now, for now. And then Adeyemi. Oh, wait a second. Do I have to, maybe if I click the player, if I click here? Oh, all right. I think that works better. All right, all around, he has bad AA. He has really bad AA. Yeah. I don't care. I don't think I want to have anything to do with Adeyemi. Not good enough. All right, I think that's it for Dortmund. Let's see if I missed. Okay, Meyer and Drews. To be honest, I don't even know who is the second goalkeeper. Is it Drews? Meyer and Drews. Oh, also for the goalkeepers, the number one is very interesting. If there's like a goalkeeper that has the number one, that is a second choice goalkeeper, that's pretty good for collections, because that might mean the first edition might be cheaper. If not, if people don't know about it, I guess. So that might be worth looking at. So did they release like the numbers already? I don't think so, right? It's a bit early. Let's see. FC. Where would that be? Goal, okay. Klanak. So 2640. Jersey mints, man. It's much easier to get collections though, but I think it's still worth a shot. Let's see, who is the new player? Kiala Stanisic. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I don't know if those not. Oh, okay, Bishop to be determined. I don't know if I should target this like Jersey mints more, like especially the ones from like more the bench players. Let's put some of those in, just so I know. So Leonard is a midfielder. Maybe I just do it for Bayern, but at least then I have it in and I will remember. Leonard is, what is he? 46. Santos style, David Santos style. Diver is 47. I mean, that's probably gonna take like a week till this cards even come out. Maybe not a week, maybe half a week. Also, like Leverkusen looks pretty thin in midfield. All right, and then so Horadeki, for example, how does it look with Horadeki? That's a more interesting case. Wasn't he number one last season? Or a mistake. So he could be more interesting. It would be better if it was Lob, but so okay, 1 and 36. 1 Lomb is 36. So with like hard deck, you could get like Jersey Mint, number 1. Wait. Would you get like double special edition? But I'm pretty sure like people are gonna target that. And then for Dortmund, Quans already has a number. So I guess those are already announced. Is he wearing glasses? Hoffman 7. Like I feel like guys like this that have like a higher number, there's probably not a lot of people gonna pay attention. Also, like, I don't know. Or like, are they gonna like receive all the jersey numbers of like a special, like at a specific time again? I guess so. Maybe that plan is not really, not even practical. Let's just keep an eye on the goalkeepers. All right, then let's move on. I think that's it for Dortmund, right? Oh, is Duranville still there? Didn't Duranville go to Chelsea? Or I am tripping. Like all of those don't matter. Sebastian Haller. Didn't you go to like Mexico or something? I don't think it's gonna matter also, even if he's Hispanic. They're talking about Haller. Alright, let's put him in the list, so. But that's strange. And then who else was there? Oh, Duranville. Didn't he have forward card? Oh no, like the other one went to Chelsea. Gittens. Alright, let's leave it like this. Then next one. Like, I don't know what to do with Frankfurt. Like, I think they're gonna be stretched. Like, they're playing Champions League for the first time in like probably forever. I'm not so familiar with their team. I had some of them. Brown, and then what's his other name? Theate. They have up front. They got like Burkhardt, I think. So they lost Etiquette. And they got Burkhardt as a replacement. I don't even know like midfielders. Like I know that's Larson, but he is a defensive midfielder. That is yeah, not gonna be a key card. The only one would be Brown. But I'd say maybe there's some transfers as well. I'm actually more interested in Leipzig and Stuttgart. They also have Koch. But again, that's not the card that I necessarily want. Shaqiri, no. Uzun, I don't even know Uzun. Götze, no. Knauf, no. Pahoja. I think he's like a young guy that kind of broke through. Why am I clicking this? No. Where's he? Forward. and Koch. I mean, there's nobody else that's even interesting. It's a problem with Frankfurt. I mean, Trapp and Brown can be fine, but how did Brown do? Like, he was really good for like a spell. Yeah, he doesn't really have good AA. I think it was like back. I don't know. Why did I buy it? Why did I get lured into buying this card at that time? I was so stupid. I think about it like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought him here and after this shenanigans. Not good enough. So I might leave Frankfurt out. Quality-wise, who are the second goalkeepers? Graal, and Santos. Like, he had a horrible game last season, where he cost like three goals. Graal and Santos. Right now, I'm not interested in any of those. Even like Burkhardt. Yeah, he could be interesting because there's not many forwards. But look at this, man. Look at the AA, dude. Nah, dude, no, I don't want. I don't think he's gonna get more AA at Frankfurt than at Mainz. Yeah, I don't think so. No, Frankfurt looks bad. Alright, let's go and just put Frankfurt at the end here. And now another team that's kind of interesting is Leipzig. And Leipzig is interesting because I don't think they have international games, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly check. How did they finish? So Mainz is in the Conference League, and Leipzig and Stuttgart, they both didn't make it. Wait a second, Stuttgart won the DFB Pokal, right? Oh shit, so would they go into the Europa League, I guess? Freiburg. I don't think I'm interested in Freiburg. I like that Leipzig and Stuttgart, they don't have like international games. That could be interesting. Frankfurt is gonna be toast. Dortmund is gonna. The thing is, the sad thing is, like, I cannot see Dortmund do much better than last season. Their squad hasn't really improved, and I mean, I don't know. Like, what are they gonna expect? Their defense is still like really bad. They still can control the game in the midfield, and Guirassy is gonna bang them a bunch of goals, but that's about it. Like, where do we figure this out? Oh, okay. Stuttgart does play Europa League, but Leipzig doesn't. So Leipzig could be a focus point. I like that. And they brought in some players as well. They do like Leipzig. Also, they got Xaver Schlager back. Alright, let's do Leipzig. Oh, okay. First question is, who is playing in goal? Gula. I don't know how to write it. Gulakshi. And then we have Raum, which was a disappointment last season. I have to kind of evaluate him. You have Orban, but I don't think I'm gonna care about Orban all that much, other than maybe extended squad. There's a guy on the right. Isn't there a new player on the as a right defender? I don't know the name though. In midfield, we have Xavi Simons. If he doesn't leave, like he's heavily linked, I believe, to Chelsea. We have Xaver Schlager back. We have Vermeeren, which is not gonna matter, I don't think. We have is Nusa? I think Nusa's a forward, right? I don't know. Nusa. Up front we have Openda. And also Bakayoko, which is questionable. No idea what to do with him. Also don't know what to do with Openda. I do want Schlager. He is questionable, but he's gonna be cheap, I think, because he was injured for a very long time. But if he gets anywhere near what he was before, he can be a very, very good streak player. Because he has like a kind of like a high floor, and he has some peaks in him as well. And then Simons, if he stays, he's also kind of like a must-have. Let's look at some of their underlying numbers. So David Raum was really bad. Like I feel bad if I'm gonna buy him again. Damn it. Can we go further back? We can't go further. Oh, no, we can. Yeah, this is better. Can we expect this again? Like, he was injured, but like... And then yet, I don't know. What about... I mean, it was for PSV, right? I think I can consider him. What about a Panda? It looks like I'm gonna play like four Bayern teams. It's bad for streaks though. Like if it was last year, I would probably just buy 4 Neuers and then just like make Bayern variations. Panda is also not great. No peaks. What about Musa? Also not good. Who are we missing? Let's double check Schlager as well. To be honest, I don't even think he's worth it either. He does have these sizes, but it doesn't even have much AA. He's kind of like a stray. I think he's more like an offensive midfielder, but he's very good defensively. So he wins a lot of duels. All right, let's switch Sour to just extend it. Like even Simon's is not that great. How I'm gonna field like 4 teams? Because now I would want Luis Diaz with the Leverkusen boys already. And then like team or like Mittelstadt, and then team C. Well, I have to check how is like Leipzig. Oh, Vahi. Oh, they got Vahi and Batshuayi. I don't know Vahi. But I have no idea. Close enough. Put him into question board. I don't know what to do with him. For like Stuttgart, you have Nubo, Mittelstadt. It's like Mittelstadt not rumored to go to another club. I think Stiller could be a core member. And then we have Unda, which was pretty bad, but he could have some potential. So who would be the second forward even? I don't have. Oh, Gurasi. But that's already so much worse than like Kane. And then Team C would be the Leipzig goalkeeper. Let's see what they say here. Van der Voort, Gulacsi. Is there any? So they're Van der Voort. Baku. Run above of those guys. Luke, his name is Lukeba, right? Let's put him in here. Was Lukeba any like good? This one was with the national team. But for Leipzig, like, terrible. For Sorare. I don't know Baku and Nedi. Banzuzi, I don't know. Oh, Seiwald. I think it's a defender card. Femixauro Panda Bakayoko. Well, Sesko didn't transfer yet, but pretty sure he's gonna be gone. Seiwald. Seiwald was a defender. The thing about him, I think he was like a center defender, but he took some like corners and stuff, which was a bit unusual. So, but yeah, that's about it. Nothing useful for Sorare. Who else do we miss? Single and plus switch. Like Leipzig is decent defensively, so they're definitely like I can definitely use the goalkeeper, especially if it's Gulakshi. Right, I would probably need all of them. Oops. So the thing, basically, I would only need 4, right? I would need, if I just buy those 4 goalkeepers plus the reserves, like I should be fine. Like there is no, but I probably want more so I can like play matchups. If like Frankfurt or Stuttgart have a good matchup. And I also like, I don't know, can Stuttgart really have like the same bad season again? Who else do we miss? Oh, Hendricks. I think he was like long-term injured, right? Gertrude, did he never really make it? Hendricks is... I have no idea. I just chug him in here for now. And then... Asan Quetra? No. Simon Salmas, Maximovic, Nus. Diomande. Andre Silva, no. Timo Werner. Ay, dude, what happened if Timo Werner? Oh, wait, Werner's a forward. Let's take a look at Stuttgart. Where is here? Assignon is a new one. He's kind of offensive, like he could be interesting. And then Shabot, he was really bad. Beginning of last season. I don't know if he actually, did he ever pick up the pace? I think he was never like a useful card. So again, that's probably something like I wouldn't even buy anymore. Just focus on like the big hitters. Let's see, Shabot. I mean, nothing great. Just crazy mediocrity. Then at the end, somewhat okay, but again, that's not gonna win you anything. Mittelstadt, I have Karasor. I also have had this card because I think I won it or something. Not usable. I mean, it's pretty cool because he has. I think he plays for like some nationality that's like a kind of like a. I think Macedonia or something, which became quite handy for those games. But that was about it. Still a kite. Voltemade. What's going on with Voltemade? Also, isn't Voltemade a forward? And also, isn't he a forward that lacks AA? Volti. This one was at under 21, I think. 2 goals. I just don't understand why he got like so hyped. Again, it's not a card that I'm particularly interested in. How did Ondaf do at the end? He was also terrible. I think those ones were like sub-ins. Then he was injured. And his AA used to be much better. I mean, he has some potential, like he scores quite often. But I mean, this spell is just like horrible. I don't think he even started. I don't know what happened here. I mean, they had some, I don't know. It's kind of confusing. I think I would probably, just for the potential, I would get him, but that's about it. Leveling. And Fury, also not interested. Fury was a midfielder. And leveling, I think he was a... Oh no, he was a forward. Leveling. If I look at this, like actually, I feel like some people might be a bit hesitant to go into the Bundesliga because there is not that many great options. So what would be Team C? I'd say what Thunderbolt. Oh no, it would be probably Cobble. Cobble with probably I mean I like Raum, I don't think I consider. Mittelstadt. Midfield. Probably Xavi Simons if he's still around. Forward. Forward is a tough one. There's just nothing. There's just nothing. I will put Boniface, but I mean, what about how is like Schick's numbers? Could he be an option? It's just like the AA just does not peak. He, in 40 games, he got 4 times more than 74. Let's do some scouting here. Let's check the Bundesliga forwards, because that's a problem. That's why the Musiala forward card is pretty handy. If he wasn't injured. So I just want to look at just the forwards. And first of all, I want to see like who gets some AA here. Okay, I mean Dompe, like he came from the second division. Journey came from Glasgow. Massa looks like he came from Hertha. And Luis Diaz, Bobson came from some Austrian league. They're all like from Holczek. Wait, didn't this properly sort? Holczek plays for Hoffenheim. Marvin Duksch is like, but he plays for Werder Bremen. I don't think I want to divert into other teams because then I can't get the collections or I have to like spend a lot. I bought Kramaric last season as well, but he was also very disappointing. Coleman, the thing is like, if Coleman is like, you never know when he plays, and when he does play, it's like usually gets like subbed off the first. I don't know. I have to hope Luis Diaz is a forward or something. Or that Boniface starts. Kleindienst, Gnabry. Thing with Duksch is like he takes like a lot of sets, but I don't know. Problem is like to get like collections for like a team that only have 1 or 2 players. Not many forwards. Luis Diaz was a forward. I don't know. I mean, if he's a forward card, like he's probably gonna go. The thing is, like buying stacks don't need him. Maybe we don't need AA for the Bundesliga. Yeah, I don't know right now. That's a problem. The forwards are a bit of a problem. Then it will be an extra here, probably Stiller. So that would be like 3 teams, and then team B. Van der Voort. And then it kind of starts to be an issue for defenders also. Maybe Svensson. How was he doing? Svensson kind of came like halfway through the season, so I missed a little bit what he was up to. Yeah, he started really well. Wait a second, that was a different team. Here he was. I don't know, it's not great. Again, I don't need him. Svensson, let's start him. Let's check out Ryerson. Yeah, I don't know. None of those players should be considered, like realistically. None of them. What about Anton? Okay, it's looking a little bit better. He had like a rough start. I would probably be Hincapi. or Ta. And then in midfield, kind of running out of options here. Unless I get like Tillman. Or just like more Bayern guys. Or we could divert and get like an Amiri in. Or Amiri. Also, we need more teams. Because 4... we probably want like extra 1 and extra 2. And that would be, he would be Noble. And or should we just make 1 extra team? Because if I do like drop, then suddenly I have to get like a whole collection for Frankfurt, which I'm not really feeling like. Basically, this, let's see, who would I focus on? This, Mittelstadt, Grimaldo, Fleckenkobel, Vandervoort are all good. Simons is fine, Gurasi. I guess I could Noble, like Hincapi already starts to fall off. Like, how would we switch it up? We could switch up, instead of Neuer, we could put like Vandervoort and Mittelstadt and then the Bayern offensive stack. But last season was so much better because we had like Kobel and Schlotterbeck, even though it never really worked out. We had Horadecki and Grimaldo. But the thing with like Leverkusen, the goalkeeper was so bad. Like, Xabi Alonso like rotated so many times with the goalkeepers. Man, it's just gonna be all Bayern. Like, I could, but I would need a bit of like depth for the streaks. The question is for the streaks, do I need collection bonus? Because if I don't need collection bonus, then I could like include, let's add some like, whatever adds. Then I could add like a douche. I could add an Amiri. I could possibly add a Kramaric. Also, this one are like, I also need to get these guys. Injured, that would be Davies, Schlotterbeck. Oops. Oopsie. And Musiala. And then I make like another one that's called like potential. That could be Boniface. Who else? Kim. Gross, I don't know, maybe. Schlager, I'm not so sure anymore. Too much information. I mean, Griffo, but he's getting kind of old. What other transfers were there? Shaka's gone, Diaz came in. Bangula. Duverge from Juventus. Porker, Anton Schachtel Leeds. Bakayok. Also, Leipzig has this like left. Oh. Isn't he like a left wing? Why don't they have him in here? Is it Diomande? I think it's Diomande. It's kind of like a dynamic left winger, I believe. No idea what he would be. Let's put him as a midfielder. Diomande. Alright, so it's not as easy as last year, quite frankly. Like, struggling a little bit. Ideally, I almost want to have just one team, but that kind of is not useful for the streaks. Yeah, I have to think about that. I don't know. It's just so Bayern dominated. Oh, Kwanzaa maybe. I mean, we could get in like Orban, Kwanzaa, Stanisic, Asignon for like the number 4 or Team D. But who would be as a midfielder? Maybe Tillman? Boniface? A Brand? Ay, ay, ay. And then it will be extra 2 I don't even have. Another goalkeeper if I don't go for Frankfurt. Last year I went for Zetter, right? So, I mean, I could do that again, but that didn't work out. That's not the thing I kind of want to avoid. So I probably just need one goalkeeper and then just not play an extra, like a Champions team. Just focus on the Bundesliga. I think that's probably fine. Just leave Frankfurt out. Panda. Potential, Undaf as well. Bakayoko. Thing is, like, if Coleman gets a forward card, it's pretty good as well. I mean, those two are good, but ideally, I would want this one to be fully non-Bayern. Then I can like jug him in here. And then I will probably also switch this out and put like Schick, but does that make sense? I would rather have like Flecken, Grimaldo, Palacios, and then Boniface. Okay, like I mean, it could be if it would start like this, like Flecken, Grimaldo, Palacios, Boniface, and Tillman could be interesting. Let's just put it in here just so I can visualize. So it would be like a full like buyer stack. Now that would assume that I would have almost the best XP on them. Otherwise, it makes no sense. I have to switch it up. Then Gurasi would be the third here. And Luis Diaz. I don't know. Let's say it's a midfielder. And Schiller goes here, so Fanta 14 Cappy. Chicken Ta. Oh my god, that's actually such a mix. So Neuer and Upamecano is defensive stack. Flecken and Grimaldo's defensive stack. Kobel, Mittelstadt, no. Vanderford. I have no defender that I want to use from Leipzig so far. I could do Nubel and Mittelstadt. But to be honest, I don't know if it's worth. Like the thing is, Mittelstadt has so much offensive, like the thing, Grimaldo and Mittelstadt and Upamecano, they have so much offensive potential. They don't need the goalkeepers. You don't need to like link them with the goalkeepers. You actually don't need to ever link the goalkeepers with like this type of defenders. For Hincapie, I think it makes more sense because Hincapie has a bit less forward potential, so it does make sense to link him with maybe Flecken. But it might make more sense to link Grimaldo with a guy like Gulakshi that's more AA. I don't know if Van der Voort's AA is comparable to Gulakshi's. Also, Palace is a big question mark too. I think this is fine. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to play them together, but I'm just kind of like figuring out if like the core kind of makes sense. Obviously, if Schlotterbeck will come back, that would make a huge difference, but that's gonna take a while. If Gross could be a good player to have, that would make a big difference. Undaf could make a big difference. I don't know, like, do you guys think like Bakayoko could have potential? I don't think so. Terrier. I have to check out some of the friendlies and try to figure out. Do I want to bring in some of those guys? I'm really hesitant on that. Like Amiri was like really good, but I did buy into it, but I didn't have like a mind stack or anything. And the problem is like once you start like having a lot of depth, then suddenly you have a lot of options. And then it becomes actually almost more difficult than just stick to your core guys that have all like maxed XP and everything. So it's almost worth more to play your core, game in and game out. And when they hit, then they actually hit. Versus you're kind of like weakening your squads with putting in players that you don't have the XP. Because you bought them too late or you don't have the collection. That kind of like support them. So in this case, I would need a collection for, I guess, like 5 teams again. I guess that makes sense, kind of like similar than last time. I think that's probably fine. It's interesting. Last season I did 6 teams for 3 teams, and now I will do 5 for 4 probably. All right, this has to be continued. Right now we can also kind of focus on. I mean, all the green ones, they're gonna be like release day, like targets. No idea what the prices are. For like, I would assume Olise, Kimmich, and Kane are gonna be the most expensive ones. Grimaldo might not go for much, so that could be a bit cheaper. Palacios is probably. I mean, everything else than Bayern is probably gonna be much cheaper. There's just no big hitters, other than maybe Mittelstadt. So I'm pretty sure if I get like Kimmich and Olise on like 200, that would be not too shabby. Last year I got them for 100, but I started in September. Which would be an option to wait till the international break, but ideally I don't want to wait for that. Also, there's still some time for new transfers, but there's not enough time that they're probably going to be starting at the first game. Another issue is like XP, which I want to quickly do a calculation. So on the XP front, I think I've like, where is it? Here. So on the first, if I buy, let's assume ideal, like I just buy them all in the first couple of days or something. So then it has a 1-day cooldown and it costs 200. So let's assume I would get the core guys, which I guess it would be 6, 12. Let's go 6, 12, 18. Let's just do like all 4 teams. Let's do 20. Oh, no. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. So that would be 20 times 200, right? So I would need, what the fuck? Oh, not some. I would need 4,000 XP. I have currently like 27, I think. So I would be fine for that. But then there's a cooldown of 1 day. Then on the next day, I would have to spend, if I want to get them up as quickly as possible, 400, and then it's 1 week. So that would be 20 times 400. That would be 8,000. So I'm still fine. Then it would need $600, and there's a 2-week breakdown. Right, 2 weeks. And then this one 2 weeks, and this one is 1 day cooldown. This is 600. So I would need 12,000, 12, 8, 4, so I'd be at 24. So I would be okay for 4 weeks. And then it's 4 weeks. If I want to keep going, I would need 1,000. That's not sustainable. That's 1,000. 20,000, dude. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait, 20,000. Will I make 20,000 coins in 4 weeks? Probably unrealistic, unfortunately. So we will need in-season coin farmers. Now I do have contenders. I have MLS coin, XP farmers. I don't have anything in Jupiler League yet. I'm gonna try to look. I mean, I think it's gonna take a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Like, the thing is, you get like, if I look here, Division 3, you get 500 for if you're just in a top 50%. Let's say I hit half of them. If I hit half in contender and half in MLS and half in Bundesliga, that would be 500 times 3, 1,500, 1,500 times 3, 4,500 for 1 game week for those 3 competitions. All right, then it could kind of work out. You can't get more than 500, right? Still, like, I mean, I think there's like other ways you can win XP. Oh yeah, you get XP with the dailies as well. But I need more depth. I would need more depth. The champ, I'll probably try to get the champ as well. Challenger, I'm looking kind of bleak. Eredivisie, I have nothing. I will try to get like XP farmers, but this is gonna take a little bit, I think. It's kind of important, actually. It's also annoying. It's like capped at 30k. Like, who would be my absolute priorities? The absolute coin farmer priorities would be, yeah, Kimmich, Olise, maybe Palacios, maybe Grimaldo, maybe Mittelstadt, maybe Xavi Simons. All the goalkeepers would be kind of last, since they have the least ups. I think I have to leave it at that for now. Like, there's a lot of problems, and I don't think I can just resolve all of it today. I have some like idea. I know where some problems are. Right now, the biggest issue is the second team is already a big drop off from the first team. Like, what about if I make like another Bayern team as its team too? So it will pay another Neuer, and then I would like put in Ta. I would put in as a midfielder, let's say Luis Diaz, if he's a midfielder. I would then get in, I don't know, a Pavlovic, and I. Ah, that doesn't make sense, man. Yo, Sorare, bajo presupuesto. Sorry, man. Thank you for the, I guess the rate. How are you doing? What is your plans for this season? Wait, where was I? Oh, right. Yeah, if I make a second Bayern team, I don't think that makes sense either. Like the only thing that would make sense would be to make like Upamecano, Kimmich, like Olise, and then like switch up Kane and put in like Luis Diaz instead, for example. Maybe. But then I have to buy them all twice. Now, is that worth it? It could be worth it. I was thinking about that last season. I don't know. I don't know. This is so hard. Let's quickly go see if we missed some contender full. Oh, like all contender? So you're not going into... Okay, okay. Yeah, I have contender as well, but I struggle sometimes with contender because like I always tend to have like players that, you know, they don't play at the same game week. So I have like some like Cecilia from the K League, some Argentina guys, some guys from the second Bundesliga, and then it's like, oh, wait a second, they don't play together. And it's very hard to manage. Where is the Bundesliga? But I'm currently top collector in some of them. Where was it? Boca Juniors, I think. Yeah, I have the Boca Juniors guys, but they're so useless. You can't. Argentina, oh, you're like Argentina League specialist. Like who do you how do you play Argentina? Because I have 3 collections with like River, Racing, and Boca Juniors. It's really hard. It's really hard to like field them. Like for like Boca Juniors, it's like the goalkeeper is really good, but then everything else is pretty trash. Like you can't play anybody. I mean, there's like some guys that you can play, but it's like really hard. Sarachi used to be good, like just in the beginning. Now Blanco is pretty decent. Costa sometimes is decent. Midfield, absolute trash. I don't know who to play. Up front, Palacios maybe sometimes, but he kills more lineups. He kills more lineups than anything else. Racing has some interesting ones. Goalkeeper are good. And then like Sosa is good. Where is he? Where's Sosa? Santiago Sosa is pretty good. Martirena maybe sometimes. Midfield, absolute dead. Can't use anybody. Vieto injured since forever. Martinez is like a 60 merchant. Like, how are you playing a stack in like with like Racing? It's kind of hard as well. And then like River Plate has no forwards that are good. They have like all their entire backline is pretty good. The goalkeeper is good. Midfield. I mean, I don't have like fast Mastantuono, which I kind of missed on that. But still, like midfield in general, it's not that great. Like Enzo Perez has a decent floor, but there's no ceiling. And then when it comes down to the forwards, like Borja and Golidia, you don't know how they rotate, and they don't get a lot of AA. So it's kind of tough with like the Argentina guys. This year, I think. I don't know what is like your favorite way to play the Argentina boys? But I keep playing them, like it's still fun. I like to watch. Sometimes I watch some of their games. Like it's insane. Like the atmosphere and the stadium atmosphere in Argentina. It's like sometimes I can't even believe it. Like it's like bigger than anything in Europe. Look our stream about Argentina. Yeah, sure. I'll check it out. I will check it out. One guy that's interesting is I don't like. What do you think? Like he's gonna start, right? Like where is he? Quintero is gonna start for like River, right? So he could be very interesting as a midfielder card. I don't think he started yet, but I'm gonna look out for him. I don't think they have like any teams or any games though for this upcoming game. I think contender. Yeah, Quintero and Salas River now, but like Salas also has no AA. Quintero has AA in him, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to skip like my contender in season because I got like the streak last week, and now if I put anything in, it's just gonna kill it. So I'm probably just gonna skip it. Card's very cheap. Which one? I mean, the Quintero is really hard to buy in season because he has no liquidity. From what I remember, I think there's not many. Or did they? Are they like? Are they minting him again? No. Or did they? No, he has no river. He has no river cards. And the Racing cards, like he only has like, I think he only has like 2 or something. I think I got like lucky. Quintero, what's this like? Card supply 2020 23. Oh, okay, got a little bit. Is there anybody that sells them? Stacking Racing is okay. Also, Tony sells him, but it's like 23. That's not that cheap. So who are you using for like stacking Racing? Like the goalkeeper, Sosa, maybe Almendra, Rojas, Sosa, Martinez. The chat is not showing properly. Oh, Rojas, Sosa, Martinez, Garcia, Basso. Okay, it's kind of like... Wait, how do you... Is Rojas a midfield? Just otherwise you're like naming 3 defenders. Let's go. Rojas, where is he? Yeah, he's a defender. Like, how are you playing Sosa, Garcia, and Sosa? Like, they're all defenders. Like, Martinez is a forward, but you have no midfielder. Like, who are you stacking as a midfielder for Racing? Because I like Almendra and who Nardoni, which play quite a bit. Like, they're pretty ass. Like for like Sorare, at least. Yeah, Nardoni plays a lot, Almendra plays, but they're not really good as midfielders. Yeah, Arias is injured, yeah, I know, but I have to come best as the second goalkeeper, which is fine. I don't know how much I won with them. They were pretty cheap when I bought them initially. Nardoni or Martirena? Okay, yeah. I have played them. I know how it is to play with them. There's like... Nardoni is just... I mean, he gets the off decisive, but it's just not very often, right? This is pretty bad. So I usually switched in like some other like classic card. The guy from what's the number 10? It's like from another Argentina. From Lanos. Lanos. But he fucked me last weekend. Where's the cards? What? Lanos. Marcelinho, yes, thank you. Yeah, I usually mix Marcelino in with the Racing guys or River because of the lack of midfielders. But last weekend, like he absolutely destroyed me because he didn't play. Maybe I didn't do enough research. It happens. But he's still pretty decent. But he doesn't have in-season cards. I guess that's kind of the downside of him. But yeah, I mean he hasn't been that good, right? That's usable. I don't know. We wanted did someone win like contender with Argentina so far. Santiago Sosa has mid cards, really? Oh, but is it classic? It must be classic. Classic? Ah, I see. That's how you play it. Okay, that makes sense. So you use a classic Sosa. Okay. Holy shit, that is cheap, yeah. But 2%, should like anybody. Ah, I didn't think about that. I should have done. Okay, maybe I should do that. That's actually, let's see, card level. Is there anybody that sells? Cards. Oh, wait, this guy. This is an 8. Oh, 8, so that would be 6%. Ah, God. This one is at 10%, but that's $11. All right, I'm gonna take a look. I think I might go for that. That actually kind of would make sense to stack Racing. Then, yeah, you could like triple stack their defense, which is pretty good. And yeah, Martinez, that makes sense. Damn it, I didn't know that. So yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out how to play the Bundesliga for next season, but it's pretty difficult. Like there's not a lot of like forwards. Those ones are like all the forwards. There's not really that many really good options. But we'll see. Right now I have like Kane, Gurasi, I think I consider. But then other than that, like it becomes a little bit thin. Also, it depends on the prices. But so far, it looks like the prices are in the Premier League. I think they were okay. Like, how are they looking right now? If you go to the Premier League, what are the current? Also, like, what number are they at? No, it's big market. Prem. So Wirtz is still almost at 300. Salah is 214. I think for Salah, I think for Saka it's pretty good. But still 2 hours left though. How did they go the last ones? Damn it, where do we see this again? 5. Oh, it doesn't show it. I guess I would have to go to Saka himself, go here, and then say in season. And yeah, 1 week is fine. Okay. So the last is 229. I think that's fine. For one of the best cards in the Prem, that can be okay. And it's not even 1 day. If I get a Kimmich for that price, I think I'll be pretty happy. I don't know how long I should wait though, because I will need to make sure my XP is like competitive. So if I wait for 1 day, then I give up like 1%, right? If I wait 1 week, I give up 2%, probably. Which 1 day is not an issue because people are not going to be on top of it. But yeah, I don't know. You can probably wait like a couple of days and you're still okay. Or who knows? All right, thank you for the follow. I'm going to check out your channel afterwards as well. Yeah, I'm actually kind of at the end because I'm not sure Yeah. What else to do with the Bundesliga for now? I think I figured out some stuff. And then I see if there's some new transfers coming in. And there's still some time left. I think they're gonna be released on Monday in a week. So it's like still like 1.5 weeks. Wait, was there something else to strategize? I'm also like thinking about making like XP farm teams. But right now, Contender, I already have the teams. Belgium, they're still too expensive. I'm looking for like cards that are under $1, probably. And just guys that just play. Because you only need to be in the top 50 in Division 3 and you get 500 XP, which is, I think is fine. I think that's justifiable to for like XP farmers. The only problem is the goalkeeper. That's probably going to be a little bit more expensive. But here, I don't think there's anything I can get yet. And I mean, obviously the ones that are listed, they're just full-on bench players. Versus the MLS has some starters. So in the MLS, it's possible. Yeah, Rodriguez is like super cheap. Like, what the hell? I mean, if he plays, he's not that bad. For just like farming XP. I mean, he might even get like one of the streaks. Polster is also not too bad to break into the top 50%. But anyways. All right, cool. I think I end it here for today. And then, I don't know, I might continue like another time. Or when I'm like gonna buy all the cards. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.